Hello everybody and welcome back to Alexei Sayle's Cyclogeography. There's been a long hiatus.
Shall we call it Series 2?
Yeah, let's call it Series 2. Yes, that's a good idea.
Series 2.
Or Season 2 even.
Okay, let's Americanize it.
Go on Netflix. So Season 2 of Alexei Sayle's Cyclo. And it will be different because for the moment, Cyclogeography goes electric.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh my
fuck.
God.
So what happened was, I mean, I think, I ran out of, I just kind of grew tired of doing them really. But our next to last podcast was with Ogmios, the Ogmios School of Zen Motoring. And Ogmios mentioned that he had he'd got in touch with a manufacturer of e-bikes called Himiway.
Himiway.
And they had, I think he was going to review some bikes, and then if they would probably let him keep the bike after, really, if he did a certain number of...
Yeah.
So we thought, well, we could do that as well, really. And so the upshot of it is that Himiway have sent us a couple of bikes, which now, the downside of that is that, I'll tell you the downsides and the upsides during the reviews, I suppose. I think we're supposed to do 4 reviews.
They don't even have to be reviews.
Oh, really?
So the beauty of it, I guess what you were hinting at, the downside is that we got to talk about a product in our videos, but it's not, we don't have to do full on reviews. We just have to talk about the bike for a bit of the video.
Right.
So you can do your normal cyclogeography, but I think during the video, talk about how the bike rides, how it feels. But it doesn't have to be a whole Himiway production.
Right.
But, and you know what the kids, so we're not technically sponsored, we're not being paid to do anything.
No.
But we are this is what they call #gifted.
Right.
We've been gifted a product by a company, but in return, we got to show the product and talk about it.
I feel a bit funny about it, but, not enough to not do it. True. So the first thing is that these bikes, I will talk about. I mean, I want to talk about the relative qualities of these bikes, when we do the ride. But the first thing is that it comes in a box. Really, I've been out shopping somewhere. I've been for a walk, and then I came home and there was a confused-looking UPS man standing on the step, and he. I said, Louis, I said, yeah. And he had 2 of these bikes in the back of his van.
Huh.
And I helped him carry them in. They're extremely heavy. And so you have to, if you buy a Himiway, you have to assemble it yourself. Now, I am slightly worried about, I wouldn't like to ride a powerful machine assembled by me. To be honest.
What about by me?
Frank. By me and you, well, we'll see, really. If you read Alexei Sayle, former comedian, ex-Young One star killed in runaway bike crash, then you'll know that, the assembly hasn't gone well, really.
But you've been spending the last 2 days just unpacking them.
Unpacking it.
So that's why there's a big rubbish bag behind us. There's loads of cardboard and plastic and shit.
So that's, it's actually been an interest. I thought of myself as fit, as you talk about martial arts and, but it's a really interesting workout, unpacking an e-bike. There's a lot of twisting and cutting up the cardboard so it can go to the recycling centre. That's been a kind of whole
core.
To develop a core and a lot of muscle strength, a lot of getting up and down, thigh strength. So that's not just Himiway, obviously, but is this our guest now? In fact, yes, I see.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, let's go say hello.
This is, as you can see, there's bits of bike.
Bits of bike
everywhere. This is
a good opportunity to show the carnage of that. Do you mind your house being filmed like this?
No, it's all right.
Himiway, there it is.
There's a great deal of...
Himiway. That's Alexei's bike, the black one. And my one is this white one, the step-through cruiser. You've got the step-over cruiser. There's a big wheel.
I insisted that Talal has a less cool bike than me.
Yeah, of course, I had to.
Hello.
How's it going?
All right.
Here.
And you've got the same one as me. It's Ogmios, by the way. This is what mine might look like in about a year and a half.
Come in. Can you bring it in?
Yeah, bring it into the hall.
Yeah, it's a big bike, and
Yeah.
it's a tank. It's fun to ride. I really enjoy it.
So thanks for coming, Ogmios. How long did it take you to assemble your one Himiway cruiser step over?
I think it took about half an hour.
Oh, okay.
I think, but I had technical help. I had my friend who's really practical minded, and I sort of stood around pretending to help or holding things while he. I think from what I remember, there's a lot of just screwing in stuff. The instructions we had were in German.
Ours are in English.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a big...
Oh, wow, you got English, nice, yeah.
And
So
it's
that's
9 steps, so I'm not too intimidated. But from the way you were talking on the phone, I thought I was expecting like 2 hours per bike or something.
Nah.
It took me like an hour and a half to unpack them.
Yeah. They are big, bulky.
Yeah.
From what I remember, anyway, maybe time flew, but like in the excitement. But I think it was about half an hour. So yeah.
How are you finding it on the streets?
I'm really enjoying it. It's such a comfortable ride. The fat tires. I've never ridden such a fat tired bike. The suspension, so it's very forgiving. I like the seating position again. I specifically went for this model because it's like, okay, it's more of an upright. I normally have had bikes which are more sort of leaning forward stance, and I'm really enjoying just being able to sit back a little bit. And I love the pedal assist. My only complaint is I wish there was more pedal assist allowed in the UK. A bit more. I'm going to maybe start a campaign because it cuts out 15.5 miles per hour, whereas I think let's go to 20 and let's keep up with traffic. They sell the same bike in America with a bigger motor, and it's only restricted 28 miles per hour. Something like that.
I used to write for the Telegraph for 2010, 2011, 2012, and before it sort of turned into the magazine of the SS. And so I did a lot about. I got friendly with a couple of. I may still have a shop. I don't know in Portobello Road. They got in very early with the e-bike craze, so I did quite a few reviews of e-bikes then. They'd got to the market a bit too early, really, and were finding it a bit of a struggle, I think. But it wasn't. I remember it being extraordinary. It's like having like a really strong tailwind in it. You know, sometimes when you're riding just a conventional push bike and you get this really, But I think we did one, didn't we? But we did one over Waterloo Bridge once, a bike where I felt I'd suddenly become super fit. And I was like, this is amazing. And it was the tailwind. But that's what I feel like.
No, it is like that permanent tailwind.
Yeah. What have you done about leaving it places though?
I haven't left anywhere.
Nah, I don't think you can really.
Unless you got I'm going to do some research on locks. One is like, you can get a really heavy lock, but you have to carry it around.
Yeah.
I have purchased a little trunk bag, which I could put it in.
What you definitely have to do is take the battery with you.
Yeah.
And the battery in this thing is really heavy.
It's one of the heaviest components, isn't it?
So, compared to a more upscale machine, I think it is, but it is so that is a sort of potential disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because my main route, I think, will be going to see friends in Muswell Hill, Crouch End, Highgate.
Okay,
and you actually did that. You done the test.
I did the Muswell Hill challenge. I filmed it. I'm going to do it again for scientific rigor.
I have been up. I've been. There's no easy way to get up that fucking hill, is there really? No. I've done it every which way. On me proper alloy racing bikes when I weighed a lot less and stuff, and it's a killer. Yeah. I remember once going up the top, going Swains Lane that way, and being and bumping into Victoria. Sorry, we were talking about Victoria Wood, yes, who lived at the top of Highgate. So I just went blank for a second there. So just went Joe Biden for a minute there. I bumped into Victoria Wood at the very top of that hill, and she was like, "You all right?" So when she was doing Dinner Ladies, I remember, and she drove interestingly, do you remember Mazda used to do their own. They tried to do like their own upscale brand called Z-DOS. You don't remember that? No, anyway, she drove one of those, a Z-DOS 9.
Right.
And I bumped into Victoria Wood at the top of that as I was having a heart attack. I did get up to Ainsley. I've never done it.
Well, you did well
since.
to get up there.
Yeah.
Unassisted.
Yeah, and I couldn't do it now. I don't think. But I've gone. The best way is up. I have gone up last year. I went up on my ordinary hack bike. I went up Muswell Hill because it's the kind of steady gradient in it. But I don't know that. I didn't enjoy it really.
I mean, it was hard work even on the e-bike.
Really?
I was trying to see how fast I could go up it. But what my initial findings of the Muswell Hill challenge were that I couldn't get beyond 11 miles per hour, and that was like pedaling all out. But sometimes it was dipping down to like 10 miles per hour. So it was still hard. It was still a slog. I'm gonna try and see like what speed you go up at a gentle pedaling pace. Again, so my issue is like if there was a bus behind me, I'd feel bad for holding it up, and I'd probably pull over. So I feel like Muswell Hill could be the benchmark for new law. Like if the e-bikes can do 20 up Muswell Hill, cool, and we'll restrict it there, and we'll see. But the thing with this bike is I guess the payoff of it being such a big bike is you can't add a lot on after the pedal assist stops. You know, you can't. Obviously, if there's a downhill, you can add a lot on, but on flat, you know, you can get to like 17, 18 a bit, but you having to really add a lot. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's definitely making me ride around a lot. Just thinking, oh yeah, I'll go out on the e-bike.
Shall we get started then?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Cruiser step through, white. Step 1, install the handlebars. Shit, where's the handlebars? Let's drop you in.
Well, that works.
Look at that.
Nice.
Well done to Lau.
Nice.
Yeah. I like praise, keep it coming.
You're a handy guy, yeah.
Yeah,
You got
it's good you're here.
good practical skills. I can see that.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Yes, I do.
That's a talk crunch, yeah. Which way with this? This is
Gonna go
getting.
on that.
This is already exceeding my technical
Gonna go there.
skills.
I would
I like that,
hold
yeah.
it. You need to tighten it that way, but I would hold it the other way around. No.
Okay,
Push down.
this way.
No, it's the other way, isn't it? To tighten it there, isn't it? It's anti-clockwise there, right?
No.
No, you
no.
need to move the spanner.
Oh, yeah,
so
so-
Oh, I just.
the right.
You know what? I'll do it.
Okay. I feel like I disappointed my dad.
Oh, right. Just give it to me, son. Yeah, practice your battle rapping.
Yeah.
I never got into battle rapping.
No?
No.
Do you mean not into watching it or doing it?
I love freestyle rapping,
Yeah.
but I never understood, because I think it's a bit like watching wrestling, isn't it? Watching battle rapping, because you got your favourite characters and they always have their own style and
They have,
stuff.
yeah, some of them got slogans as well that they do. each
You write
battle.
it beforehand. You're not making it up, or you?
Yeah, you write most of it, but a lot of battlers will freestyle depending on what their opponent says
But
or
you've got
the situation.
framework.
Yeah, there are freestyle battles which are declared freestyle battles
Right.
where it's just freestyling, but most of them in sort of the modern age of battling is pre-written, yeah. It just means you get better quality stuff, really.
It's coming up over again. Nice work, Ivan. Thank you.
Nice. Can do the manual labour.
Seat adjustment time. So I guess a rule with the bike is that you want to be able to touch the floor, right?
Yeah, and it's
You
about
need
the
to be able to
pedal.
touch the floor.
No, you need to touch the floor with your toes, but not. You're too low at the moment, for instance. Basically, it's that when you turn the pedals, your knee should just be very slightly bent. Like you're slightly too low at the moment.
You think I'm too low?
Yes.
It's a nice saddle as well.
It's all right, yeah.
My other bike gave me fucking hemorrhoids.
Really?
Yeah.
That orange one?
Yeah, it fucked me.
Really?
This the seat. But
This
this, no
is quite
chance with
comfy,
this. This
yeah,
is
yeah.
like a bloody armchair.
Are you going to be happy with this step through? You're going to learn to live with it.
So Himiway, I requested the step over, like Daddy Alexei, but you sent me.
I told him to secretly. I would say I want you.
Was that your doing?
Yeah, I spoke to him and said I want until I'll have a bike that is more humiliating than mine.
It's a bit more feminine.
Me,
But
yeah.
what did you tell me when I told you that Ogmios?
Well, I was saying it is nice to have a step through because occasionally I've got, with the bag on the back as well. It's like nearly dislocating my hip, like getting off it. But
Trying to get your leg over.
yeah, so I think you got some. There's a plus side to having a step through for getting off with ease.
And is it traditionally because like Victorian times, ladies always wore dresses, and that's why?
Yeah, because if you
Female
think
bikes.
about it, it needs more metal to make one a female bike because the most structurally strong shape is a triangle, a male bike. And so that double down tube that you've got there on the ladies' bike, as it were, is structurally much less efficient. So it needs heavier metal and more welding and stuff like that. So.
But when you look at a lot of the Deliveroo drivers and stuff, a lot of them have step throughs.
Yeah.
But I guess they're getting on and off so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Over time, that is like a lot of work
yeah,
to swing your leg over each time.
yeah.
All you know.
Is it left?
Lefty loosey, mate.
Yeah. There we
Trust
go,
the
there we go,
process.
yeah.
There we go.
It's good. Little sayings like that are so useful.
Yeah.
I made up one for my contact lenses actually, because they got different prescriptions. And on my left it's 70, so I would say lefty 70, and it's 90 on the right, and I'll be like 90 righty. So I don't put the wrong ones in. But if my prescription changes, I'm fucked. Then.
Okay. We haven't figured out what the mystery part does.
No. Do you want to have another look?
Yeah. Let's see where it might fit.
It looks like could be like a drinks holder or something. But
Oh, it's a bottle holder, yeah. Is it?
yeah, maybe.
What kind of bottle? What kind of bottle? No, it's not a bottle.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
But you got those.
It's something here.
Ah,
It's something here. What do you have that for?
let's have a look. Was it on the front wheel?
Here on the back.
On the
Oh,
back?
it's on the back to protect the derailleur.
Oh shit! Yeah, there is here. Yeah.
Is it on the back?
Yeah.
Who's a clever boy?
You are. You're a very clever boy.
Thank you.
On the back.
Thank you.
The back right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
So
it's above everything. It's on top of everything. No, hold on. It's behind something actually.
get your story straight. Alright, so that's two things left to do then. A touch. There we go. How are you guys doing? Having fun?
Yeah, we're great. You've got mine to do next as well.
Yes.
Shouldn't take so long though, should it really?
Done.
Beautiful.
Oh, cool.
Look at that.
Oh, bell.
You had to hold down.
Oh,
there you
lights
go.
on.
Strong light.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
which one? Are you happy doing? Woohoo. Doing that in the set there, or do you want to do the other one in the living room?
Well, the bike is in the living room.
So, should we do it in
Should we
the?
do it in there?
All right. So we're doing my bike now, and this is a much better. In my accessory pack, it's a much better, more explicit. There's colour photographs. There's pictures of a bloke doing shit. Tells you to do more, but it is in German. So it's a swings and roundabouts. It says Cruiser benutze Handbuch. Step 1 says.
See if my GCSE German can
Yeah, I don't.
come back to me.
Lassen Sie die Schrauben an Ihrem Fahrenbau, dass ihr mit der Markierung in der Abbildung unten übereinstimmen.
Shall we just use the other instruction manual?
I think we should use the one from the other. So here we are now, we're outside, our bikes are assembled, it's time to hit the road and see what the power of Himiway can give us. The sacred mystical power of Himiway.
Yeah. Cruiser club.
Yeah,
Three
we're kind of
cruisers.
cool cruiser dudes.
Yeah. Fat
Yeah.
tire crew.
Yeah.
Fat tire crew.
Ready to eat up the roads.
Go ahead, eat away.
All right.
Bon appetit.
Yeah. I don't feel like me. I'm not. Alexei wouldn't. You know. I don't feel like Alexei.
What do you feel like?
I feel like I'm called Richard. Richard would have a bike like this. Alexei wouldn't. But, you know, Richard's okay.
You can learn to love Richard.
Yeah. Well, this is us now. This is we're e-bikers.
Yeah.
For good or ill. We're going to be going places long, further away, further than you could ever dream possible. To the shores of Ichigumi, etc. Assisted by electricity. So, welcome back. Alexei Sayle's Cyclogeography, episode 1, season 2.
Woo!
Woo!
It's electrified now. It's like Bob Dylan come back
Oh, yeah.
with an electric.
Yeah, the other people will shout
Yeah.
Judas as I go past.
Right. Okay. Wave goodbye, I guess.
Bye bye. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just riding along, I've forgotten I'm hosting this video. Sorry about that, I was miles away. I am miles away from my house. Big houses, wealthy people. Stuff like that.